Hello, my name is Huang Peng, and I'm the Assistant Director of Education Abroad and Global Engagement at the Broad College of Business. So, internationalization of curriculum, it sounds great, but what is it? I give you a definition by Betty Leask. If you are serious about internationalizing your curriculum, I encourage you to read more of her work. Betty defines internationalization of curriculum as the incorporation of international, intercultural, and global dimensions into the content of the curriculum, as well as the learning outcomes, assessment tasks, teaching methods, and support services of a program of study. That has a lot of components we need to consider, but essentially, curriculum internationalization means bringing global dimensions into the learning experience. And as a faculty, you are the major decision maker for curriculum internationalization, curriculum content, and activity revision. So you are the most important person for this task. That is a very quick introduction on the definition of curriculum internationalization. But now you might be wondering, what do I have to do with it? Why bother to internationalize the curriculum? Well, you can find tons of articles on the internet about the benefits of curriculum internationalization. I will spare you the boredom and show you one resource you could resonate with. MSU has outlined a set of undergraduate learning goals that includes cultural understanding, effective citizenship, and effective communication. You may not see the connections right away, but these are the exact types of learning outcomes discussed in literature on curriculum internationalization. For example, developing intercultural competence is one of the most common learning outcomes of internationalized curriculum, which enhances cultural understanding. Fostering a global awareness about one's understanding of citizenship is another type of cognitive development popularly discussed in literature. Effective communication also requires an international or intercultural perspective because the world is globalized and we meet people from different culture or country other than our own on campus every day with or without you realizing it. Well, now that we have talked about the meaning and the purpose of internationalizing your curriculum, the next question is how to do that. I point you back at Betty Leask. She provided a visualization for the process of curriculum internationalization that, in my opinion, reflects curriculum revision in general. The graph starts with review and reflect. Let's be honest, most faculty don't like to revise their curriculum because it takes time, or they think it's pretty good already, no room or need to revise. But if you want to internationalize your curriculum, you must review and reflect based on the content you already have. The next step is to imagine. That includes imagining your learning goals, activities, and even assessment methods. Do you want to test your students' new international knowledge through multiple choice questions, for example? Or do you want them to write an essay or make a presentation to reflect on the impact of their new international knowledge? Depending on the academic fields you are in, you might choose one way or another. That's why you as the faculty knows the most appropriate way to internationalize your curriculum for your class. Then you revise and plan and act for your new curriculum. This is both exciting and challenging time for what you have to act on what you have reviewed and revised. Then you got to evaluate. It's almost guaranteed that you will want to change something after you conclude your first teaching using the new curriculum. There might be things you will never want to do again. There might be some activities that you think they hold good values but need some tweaking. There might even be something that you want to keep doing again and again. The bottom line is internationalization of curriculum or any curriculum revision does not have an end because there's not a perfect curriculum. It doesn't mean that your curriculum is not a good one. It just means you might want to change things here and there. That's that's why the graph of curriculum internationalization is like a recycling symbol to show its reoccurring steps. So those are the definition and the purpose and the process of curriculum internationalization. I hope you enjoy it and have a lovely day.